Hello everyone and welcome again to my How To Education channel. As I promised you last week, today we're gonna continue with more exercises about the chain rule of derivatives. After watching this video, don't forget to leave me your feedback. Let's start with some examples to refresh our memories. If f of x equals x cubed times the cube root of 2x squared minus 3x, find f prime of x. So if f of x equals x cubed times the cube root of 2x squared minus 3x, then g of x is x cubed and h of x is the cube root of 2x squared minus 3x. If g of x is x cubed, then g prime of x is 3x squared. If h of x is the cube root of 2x squared minus 3x, then h of x can be written as 2x squared minus 3x, all of it to the power 1 over 3. And h prime of x is 1 over 3 times 2x squared minus 3x, all of it to the minus 2 over 3, times 4x minus 3. As seen before, the general format in this case is f prime of x equals g prime of x times h of x plus h prime of x times g of x. Thus, f prime of x equals 3x squared times the cube root of 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 over 3 x cubed times 2x squared minus 3x to the power minus 2 over 3 times 4x minus 3. If y equals 2x squared over the square root of 9x plus 5, find dy by dx. First of all, dy by dx means the derivative of y. We assume that 9x plus 5 is greater than 0. The given function is a quotient of two other functions, both in terms of x. Thus, it follows the format f of x equals g of x over h of x, where g of x is 2x squared and h of x is the square root of 9x plus 5, which can be written as 9x plus 5 to the power 1 over 2. The derivative of f of x equals g of x over h of x is f prime of x, which is equal to g prime of x times h of x minus h prime of x times g of x over h of x squared. If g of x is 2x squared, then g prime of x is 4x. If h of x is 9x plus 5 to the half, then h prime of x equals half times 9x plus 5 to the minus half times 9, which is 9 over 2 times 9x plus 5 to the minus 1 over 2. Thus, f prime of x equals 4x times 9x plus 5 to the half minus 9 over 2 times 9x plus 5 to the minus half times 2x squared, all of it over 9x plus 5. F prime of x can be simplified to yield 27x squared plus 20x over 9x plus 5 to the power 3 over 2. If I were you, I would pause this video now and try to solve the following exercises by yourself before seeing the solutions. If f of x equals the square root of 2x cubed plus 1, find the value of f prime of x at 0, 1. First of all, we assume that 2x cubed plus 1 is greater than 0. F of x can be written as 2x cubed plus 1 to the power half, which means that it is of the format f of x equals ax to the m plus b, all of it to the n, such that b is 1, a is 2, m is 3, and n is half. Thus, its derivative follows the general format f prime of x equals nma times x to the power m minus 1 times ax to the m plus b, all of it to the n minus 1. So, if f of x equals the square root of 2x cubed plus 1, then f prime of x equals half times 2x cubed plus 1 to the power minus half times 6x squared, which is half 6x squared times 2x cubed plus 1 to the minus half. At 0, 1, f prime of x equals half times 6 times 0 squared times 2 times 0 plus 1 to the power minus half, which is 0. If f of x equals x squared minus 3x, all of it to the power 5, find df of x over dx. First of all, df of x over dx means the derivative of f of x, or in other words, f prime of x. F of x is of the format f of x equals ax to the m plus bx, all of it to the n, such that b is minus 3, a is 1, n is 2, and n is 5. Thus, its derivative follows the general format. F prime of x equals n times m a x to the m minus 1 plus b times a x to the m plus b x, all of it to the n minus 1. So, if f of x equals x squared minus 3x to the 5, then f prime of x equals 5 times x squared minus 3x to the 4 times 2x minus 3, which is 5 times 2x minus 3 times x squared minus 3x to the 4. If y equals 1 over the radical of 9x plus 5, find dy by dx at 31 over 9, 1 over 3. First of all, we assume that 9x plus 5 is greater than 0. Y can be written as 1 over 9x plus 5 to the half, which equals 9x plus 5 to the minus half. Dy by dx means the derivative of y, or in other words, y prime. The given function is of the format y equals ax plus b to the n, such that b is 5, a is 9, and n is minus half. Thus, its derivative follows the general format y prime equals n a times ax plus b to the n minus 1. If y equals 9x plus 5 to the minus half, then y prime equals minus half times 9x plus 5 to the minus 3 over 2 times 9, which is minus 9 over 2 times 9x plus 5 to the minus 3 over 2. At 31 over 9, 1 over 3, y prime equals minus 9 over 2 times 9 times 31 over 9 plus 5 to the power minus 3 over 2, which is minus 1 over 48. A good approach to solve the question above is, since x appears only once and y appears multiple times, try to find dx by dy instead of dy by dx. That is, the derivative of x with respect to y. So, if 2x equals y to the 5 plus y to the 3 plus y to the 2, then x equals half y to the 5 plus half y to the 3 plus half y to the 2, and dx by dy equals 5 over 2 y to the 4 plus 3 over 2 y to the 2 plus 2 over 2y, which is 5y to the 4 plus 3y to the 2 plus 2, all of it over 2. Since dy by dx equals 1 over dx by dy, then dy by dx equals 2 over 5y to the 4 plus 3y to the 2 plus 2. Thus, at 1.51, dy by dx equals 2 over 5 times 1 to the 4 plus 3 times 1 to the 2 plus 2, which is 2 over 10 equals 1 over 5. In order to solve the question above, we first assume that 8x plus 3 is different from 0. F of x can be written as 8x plus 3 to the power minus 2, which means that it is of the format f of x equals ax plus b to the n, such that b is 3, a is 8, and n is minus 2. Thus, its derivative follows the general format f prime of x equals na times ax plus b to the n minus 1. If f of x equals 8x plus 3 to the minus 2, then f prime of x equals minus 2 times 8x plus 3 to the power minus 3 times 8, which is minus 16 times 8x plus 3 to the power minus 3. At 1 over 8, 1 over 16, f prime of x equals minus 16 over 8 times 1 over 8 plus 3, all of it to the 3, which is minus 1 over 4. If f of x equals 3 minus 4x to the power 4, find the value of f prime of x at 1.581. First of all, f of x is of the format f of x equals ax plus b to the n, such that b is 3, a is minus 4, n is 4. Thus, its derivative follows the general format f prime of x equals na times ax plus b to the n minus 1. If f of x equals 3 minus 4x to the 4, then f prime of x equals 4 times 3 minus 4x to the 3 times minus 4, which is minus 16 times 3 minus 4x to the 3. At 1.581, f prime of x equals minus 16 times 3 minus 4 times 1.5, all of it to the 3, which is 432. A good approach to solve the problem above is, since x appears only once and y appears multiple times, try to find dx by dy instead of dy by dx. That is, the derivative of x with respect to y. If 18x equals 2y to the 5 plus 3y to the 2 minus 2y, then x equals 2 over 18 y to the 5 plus 3 over 18 y to the 2 minus 2 over 18 y, and dx by dy equals 10 over 18 y to the 4 plus 6 over 18 y to the 1 minus 2 over 18. So dx by dy equals 10y to the 4 plus 6y minus 2, all of it to the 18. dy by dx equals 1 over dx by dy, which is 1 over 10y to the 4 plus 6y minus 2 over 18. Thus, dy by dx equals 18 over 10y to the 4 plus 6y minus 2. So, at 4, 2, dy by dx equals 18 over 10 times 2 to the 4 plus 6 times 2 minus 2, which is 18 over 170, which is 9 over 85. A good approach to solve this problem is, since x appears only once and y appears multiple times, try to find dx by dy instead of dy by dx. That is, the derivative of x with respect to y. If 3x equals y to the 1 over 3 plus y to the minus 1 over 3, then x equals 1 over 3 y to the 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 y to the minus 1 over 3, and dx by dy equals 1 over 9 y to the minus 2 over 3 minus 1 over 9 y to the minus 4 over 3, which is y to the minus 2 over 3 minus y to the minus 4 over 3 over 9. dy by dx equals 1 over dx by dy, which is 1 over y to the minus 2 over 3 minus y to the minus 4 over 3 over 9, which is 9 over y to the minus 2 over 3 minus y to the minus 4 over 3. At 10 over 9, 27, dy by dx equals 9 over 27 to the minus 2 over 3 minus 27 to the minus 4 over 3, which is 91.125. This is it from math for this week, but if you have reached the end of this video, it is because the content is helpful to you somehow. If this is the case, then don't forget to give your friends and acquaintances the opportunity to have access to these videos by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. We will be continuing with some derivative rules of the sin u function next Monday. But before that, I will see you all on Thursday with some economics content. Thank you so much.